Alright, hello everybody. We're going to delve back into the madness, and today I'm going to be playing through Layers of Fear 2. Uh, Second game in the series, obviously. Uh, there are things about it I like better than the first game, but overall I don't think it's as strong as the first game. Uh, well, some elements, I don't know. Stuff I'll talk about as I play through it, but I do really like it. I do really like this game, so let's do this. I am going to start. I'm going to start a new game. Nah, we're going to do normal mode. Alright, so let's let this start up. Get through the opening part, and then I'll talk about it a little bit. None of these doors, you can't open any of these doors. There's only one way you can go here. But yeah, you're opening doors just like the first game.
Such a shame. You almost had it.
Act 1, The Unmooring. So, in Layers of Fear 2, you are the actor. You're not the painter in this one, you're the actor. And you start on this ocean liner uh, out in the middle of the ocean, I have to assume. And this is kind of your hub. This is kind of your hub area here, just like how the Magnum Opus room was your hub in the first game. And you have a few things you can explore and look at. Hope you settled in all right. Remember what we talked about. Focus on what you do best. Go to that special place of yours. Find your motivation. Build the character. Trust me, it'll be worth it. I'll try and keep in touch. Travel safe. Your friend and agent. Build a character. Connect the memories, dreams, and fears. Prepare for the big role. Act with a bunch of blank spaces. There's also this thing here where you can find, there's slides you can find, and they help build the story a little bit. You can see some drawings here. The first thing you notice about this game from the beginning is it looks a lot better. I mean, it's a newer game, so of course it's going to look better. So let's listen to this first.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
So that's another one of the collectibles, or the wax cylinders. Yeah, so this game actually has 3 sets of collectibles. Actually, 4. Let me think. You can get movie posters for the walls. You can get slides. You can get wax cylinders, and you can get objects of mystery here. I'm going to try to go for the secret ending. I don't think you can go for the secret ending on one playthrough, but I wanted to have a fresh save file, so I'm just gonna go for the ending that I get. Maybe sometime in the future I'll come back and explore maybe doing endings for these games. Because so far for Layers of Fear 1, I've only done one ending, and I did Inheritance, and I just did one of the endings. So I want to pick this up. Esteemed Traveler, the room has been set up per your request. The reel was delivered shortly before departure. We wish you a fulfilling journey. Respectfully, Icarus Transatlantic. Alright, let's get this started. Build a character, preparation, explore. Who am I? Where am I? Get this started.
One, in his time, plays the parts of many men. He observes the others, while the others watch him. He's expected to behave properly, wandering through worlds that aren't really there. He puts on masks and adjusts accordingly. Each mask is a character. Each character, a layer. Layers upon layers, calling out to him. He must build the character he was meant to portray, or lose himself completely. Submerged, tightly surrounded by lives he's never lived. And yet, he stands on a stage where every man must play a part. And his is a sad one.
The Unmooring. Now it starts for real. I don't think this has changed yet. Yeah, that's the same. So you can see right from the get-go. Right from the get-go, it's back to its old tricks. This is not the room we came in. Esteemed Traveler, as per the director's request, this section of the ship has been closed off to all passengers and crew. We wish you a pleasant and fulfilling day. Icarus Transatlantic. So yeah, so they got... Now we got all locked doors all up at all over the place, you know. Little stuttery though. I don't... Yeah, I don't know about that. So you can examine items. Oh no! Broken mirror. There's, woo, that did get me the first time playing. I wasn't expecting a jump so early in the game, but just like part one, you hear the when you're near an item that has some that you can interact to that has some importance. But yeah, I like the concept of this game more than the well, let me...
Listen, once you get there, just do what you have to do. Get to the set and build this character for him. That's all that matters.
I like... So I thought part two... So I like part two, the world it builds a little bit more than part one. Like the... It's definitely not a world. You know, it's just kind of the... You know, exploring this boat. But I like... There's a little more... you interact with the director on occasion, and the story's more fleshed out, right? Which I do like that. Let's open that. One I think had some more original scares. The baby head, for example, and even at the beginning when you turn around, the painting is right behind you.
Yeah, I know you've told me a million times how much you hate the seat. And I'm telling you, this gig is just too good to pass up.
But the story in part two is a little more fleshed out. I guess that's the best way to say it. The story is more fleshed out, so I enjoy that. It also feels a little bit better to play. Just there were parts in the first one where things like sliding these doors were a little bad. But again, that's sequels should improve upon the original. Uh-oh. Let's do that and get on our way. It's another object.
All third-class passengers this way, please. Did you check the lower decks this time? I swear to God, if we find any stowaways again, you'll never set foot on a ship again.
Right, that way. You know, this reminded me when I was in kindergarten. I had a whistle I took for show and tell, and you know, hey, I got this whistle. It was kind of like this, one of these big whistles. It was loud as shit when you blew it, right? And so I blew it. You know, oh, this is a whistle I got, blew it, and all that. You know, great. And then I kind of kept blowing it, like through the rest of the show and tell and everything. And then, you know, teacher goes, oh, stop. You know, don't do it again. Don't do it again. And I just had a thing in my mouth, and like the slightest bit of wind went through it, and she took it from me. And I get it, you know, but I wasn't happy about it when I was a kid. She took my whistle. I don't think I ever got it back. So you can go into the cabins, explore the cabins and all that stuff. In an unprecedented move, the director decided to shoot his next motion picture aboard an ocean liner traveling across the Atlantic. Plot details are kept under wraps, but our trusted sources claim that the project has found its star in unintelligible name. An obvious choice, perhaps given the star's fabled career and numerous critically acclaimed roles. It seems that the recent worrying rumors as to the artist's personal life have not dissuaded the director. So that's us. We're the actor here, acting as they say. So I don't know if it's locked. A lot of doors locked. I don't think I'll be getting every collectible, but I'm gonna try to get what I can. You know, from security office to chief security officer. The new procedures come into force as of next week. The company holds you personally responsible for enforcing them. Prepare all of the guards for detailed briefings. As you are all well aware, there have been prior incidents of unwanted individuals making their way aboard the vessel. We must ensure that does not happen again. In short, stowaways will not be tolerated. There's a key in there. Let's grab this key. We got it. It's gonna be for the door over here. Oops, I can't walk past a cabinet. There we go. There we go. You can crouch in this one. I don't remember if you could crouch in the first one, but you don't ever have to. So, you know, action. Got excitement. You're not jumping though. Locked door.
Never met the guy in person, but Few people have. That's why you hear all these rumors about him being broken or disfigured. All that nonsense.
This game is also quite a bit longer. Oh, there's a rat. This game is also quite a bit longer than the first game. I'm going to try to do it all in one sitting, in one straight video, but we'll see how that goes. Because I like the idea of playing games. Again, not every game is going to be able to be, straight through one video, but I like the idea of these first few being, one video, right? Static noise. Something's happened. One of the achievements is playing SOS on this. And you can get it here. You can get it. There's some part later in the game you can get it too. But then you can miss it. But I found that on my own, which was pretty cool. So let's keep going. Back into the boat. It's up to its layers of fear shit. Uh-oh. Somebody wants us to come in. Let's go in here first. See what's going on in here. I read earlier, just looking up layers of fear, I was kind of reading a couple things before I started playing this, just to be sure. Apparently, I guess a year or so ago, they announced. Ooh, did they say anything? No, just a picture of some guys on a boat. I guess they said there's a Layers of Fear movie being made, but you know how that goes. They start talking about, oh, this is one of the collectibles. Got one of the stills, or one of the slides, I should say. That's not it yet. Oh shit. They said there's so they look completely changed right there. That's neat. So slick too, like just so smooth, like so slick. Like these guys do great. I love their games. Uh-oh. Oh no, don't want to let me inside. Yeah, but I saw, I guess they're gonna do a Layers of Fear movie, but you know how that goes with video game movies. They announce them, people buy rights, they announce movies and all that type of shit, and you might get them, you might not. They were. I don't know how they would do it. I mean, I guess they've done plenty of horror movies where it's like one or two people and they're involved in something, but I would like to see something that. I would like to see something that. Something's up. What's up? Let's look at this.
Guy's got a reputation. Makes his actors jump through hoops before he even lets them on the set.
I'd say.
Supposed to be some new method of building the character. Bunch of artsy-fartsy bullshit, if you ask me. Just go with it.
Just go with the flow, baby.
No for an answer.
I don't know about not taking no for an answer, man. That gets you some fucking trouble. Shouldn't be doing that shit, right? But yeah, I guess a movie would be neat, kind of neat. I don't think it could have. Oh look, we're back, coming the other way.
So what if the guy's a little nuts? He's a director. It comes with the job. I mean, what's he gonna do? Kill ya?
Well, I mean, I'd already be concerned. It's already, shit flipping around and everything. But anyway, like a movie. So.
I think it's all an act.
So that I think is super cool. Like, we pick up the mask, we put it down. That's what knocked this off. So it's like we experience the scene, we come back through the other side, then we come back through and actually cause the scene. That's super slick. Yeah. Shit like that's why I love these games. Just so slick. Just so super slick. From Icarus Transatlantic Security Office to all officers. Most of you are already aware of the Hollywood motion picture that is going to be shot aboard our vessel. We are sending you detailed guidelines as to which decks are to be restricted for regular passengers. Above all else, the film crew and cast are not to be disturbed. Yeah, so don't bother me why all this crazy shit's going on, right? Alright.
Love's a stage, but the play is badly cast. There's always a way. The light in the darkness. There's always a way. Do you remember? Before the world told you who you should be, do you remember who you were? Come. I will make you remember.
Alright. And, let's... So many have tried to be a part of my greatest work, as if there was ever a choice. Only one can bring the character to life. Only one is broken enough to build it. So now you're starting to see... Oh, okay. Thanks. Someone believes in me. Starting to see cameras and stuff. The voice... So the voice you hear... The voice you hear is the director. And, that's, it's actually, it's Tony Todd, who was, like, in Candyman and some other horror movies and stuff. But most famously, he's the Candyman. So, this is one of the first.
Wake up, Mr. Hardy. We've got to get out of this godforsaken prison before we rot.
Little pirate cartoon there after hearing the kids talk about pirates. 608 is how you get through here. You have to hold the mouse and rotate the tumblers. Then there we go, get through there. Fuck yeah. Just keep going.
Are we really going? Lily, I'm...
That's Captain Baines to you, Mr. Hardy. Remember the name, Quartermaster, or I'll have you walk the plank.
Alright, I'll talk about that in a little bit. Let a few more parts happen. So this is our first puzzle, if you will. These mannequins kind of all over the place. Reminds me of Condemned. Mannequins played a big role in the Condemned series. There's some paint. There's a, kind of a sign that maybe the director is here, one of those clacker things. So what you have to do here is this chair needs to go in that box. So if you don't do it right, and this can slow it down. Like you can do this to slow the wheel down, but you can get it without slowing the wheel down. Just got to be a little bit better than I'm doing. There we go. And it should stop on its own. I don't think you have to stop it, but... And that guy flips out. And then we're going to go into here. We're going to use our new crouch mechanic. And go in here. Party Central up here. But first collectible.
These images,
Poster.
memories of you. They've been haunting me.
And yet you cling to him. Because without me, you have nothing.
So then let's just keep going. So you see on the ground here, these are the set directions. So it's kind of it's the director directing you. So you want to follow the director. Or you don't want to follow the director. That's the difference. X marks the spot. For you to get scared. Down here. See, now you're in the... Now it's back... See, this is where you came from. Hallway turns around. Now we can go through this door. See, this is blocked off. Now we can go through here. We can pick up... Chalk.
I'm back, Hardy. Scouted out the whole area. Looks like there's a trail we can follow.
Trail.
Aye. Left by fellow pirates, no doubt. To lead us to a safe harbor.
Another sound wax cylinder. Let's see. Break time and description of activities. 10:05. Break over. Last repair technician leaves the ship through the gangway on E deck aft, patrolling the waterfront along the ship. On patrol near the cargo area, saw a shadow move. Small, most likely a child. I gave chase but could not find anyone. Circled that, and then the watch is over at midnight. So you're starting to see hints that there was a stowaway problem with this ship.
There she is, Mr. Hardy. The fastest vessel ever built. Ready to set sail for the land of the flame.
I don't see any sails.
Shh. We must make our way aboard. Quietly.
Hey, what's up? So you're starting to see that there's a stowaway problem. You know, enough memos about them talking about the stowaways and, you know, security looking for people on the boat. Yes. Did something happen? Oh, I should have looked in there a little bit longer. Oops. Alright, so let's get on the boat. That's locked. That's locked. Let's be pirates. Steer the boat. Gonna go below deck now. Oops. Ladder break. Let's go through here.
Avast, Mr. Hardy. Too many of them scurvy dogs to take head on.
Lily, I want to go home.
Quartermaster, steel yourself. Be your heart soaked in doubt, or be there a fire burning within.
Huh. Oh, there it is. This, I think, is such a cool looking scene. The sun in the background and everything kind of coated in the red and yellow, orange, and all that shit. I think it's just a really cool. Like when I came up the first time and I saw this, it just looks super, super cool. And that's it. We can keep going now. We can go back. Now we're free to go this way. And I think that's, yeah. Let's go. Oops. There we go. Turn that fan off. Made to order. One sturdy wooden chest built entirely of old oak, with heavy iron banding, additional leather straps, and carrying handles on the sides, large enough to fit a grown man. We hope you'll find our work to your satisfaction. Alright. Alright. No. Be ready to go back. Character. So quiet. So quiet. Shh. 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 We saw that scene. We were over that way before, and we saw that scene. And now we're at that scene. But oh no, they're gone. The bank. Let's go into the bank. So you can't get hit by the light. This game actually has more failure states than the first game did. And it's not like the first game where you fail. Let's get the other poster.
I know you did it. You killed her.
Truth is, it was her killing me. Slowly. All this time.
All this time. So this game actually has failure states. Or you die, basically, right? And you die, and you have to redo the part over. It's not like the first game where it funnels you down a separate path when you die. So this is 10, 80, 40. It's a combination for a safe. And there's a locked... I don't remember where the key is. I know there's a key for that desk. I don't remember where it is, though. Because there's a collectible in there. There's one of the slides in there. So we do that, then when it goes by, we're going to go do this, then walk down here. So then we're going to crawl through here. And I think just go through here anyway. Yeah, I don't remember where that key is. It might be something you can't get until like New Game Plus. Just like the first game, there's collectibles you can't get. There's the combination again, in case you didn't get it, 10, 80, 40, showing it's kind of something important is coming up, right? The safe. So there's a safe. So that you just twist, as you twist it, as you twist the little bars pull in. Come on. There we go. And I'm pretty sure if you don't pick up the 1080/40, this isn't here. So this is also a fucking pain in the ass. So we need to do right 10, then you have to let go. Then you have to do left 80. You have to make sure you let go. Then you have to do right 40. There we go. If you don't let go, like you turn the dial. If you don't let go of the interact button, like for me it's the mouse button, the left click. If you don't let go of it, it doesn't count. You just can't rotate back and forth. It took me forever to figure that out the first time.
In the land we've seen behind shut eyes, the one of bright shores caressed by tide, where there's no pain, no fear, no fury, no lies. There we shall stand tall, our hearts full of pride. If your dreams are bold and by no man bound, if your soul is strong, unlike any other, able to build walls or tear to the ground, then yours is this world, my little brother.
So you see, we are in a completely different place now. Moonlight. Real pirate theme going on, right? So the kids are, it's a brother and sister, Lily and James, and we're back here. We're back on the boat. Lily and James, and they are Mr. Hardy is a quartermaster, and that is a very important thing to be, because a quartermaster takes care of getting the crew where it needs to be, and also make sure there's plenty of food and rum for everyone. Mr. Hardy is very loyal to the captain and always follows orders because he knows that he, the captain, not Mr. Hardy, is a fearless leader. The captain sometimes gets crossed with Mr. Hardy, but that's only because he cares greatly about the whole crew. The truth is, the rest is gone. So we need to, that's locked. This collectible in here, another slide. Again, I'm not doing all the collectibles. I'm just going to go do the ones that are kind of along the way, right? There's a projector here. Watch the deer run. See some kind of ghoul. Oh, there's a door. It made a door. Let's go through. They really like to make you crouch. Picture of some movie being made. Some more paint. There's a mannequin doing mannequin things. Just standing around getting crushed by a chair. Here's another poster.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool.
I definitely don't remember where all the posters are, so like I keep saying, I'm definitely not going to be doing all of the collectibles.
We always come with a burden. Figures, faces, voices from the past, wrapped in a heavy, old bag.
One of the effects in this game that I really like is how the mannequins seem to be like, it's like they're, the game runs smooth, right? But all the mannequins are at like 10 frames a second or something. I really like that effect. Anytime they do anything, like the one who fell.
Is to get rid of it. A little spark is all it takes to set the human soul on fire.
Got the key after setting a mannequin on fire. Let's go through here. This way.
An act of creation always begins with an act of destruction.
So this is going to be the first scene.
One life ends, another begins. One life ends. The right one. Action. A simple task and the execution. Truthful, instinctive, pure. That'll do for now.
So shot the ball, or shot the mannequin. So there's 4 scenes in this game, and the director will direct you through the 4 scenes, and it's up to you. Do you want to do what he wants you to do? And he hints at what you want to do. So like there, he tells you to make the right decision, and it's shoot the mannequin on the right. That's the choice that you make. There's different endings depending on those decisions. The endings in this game are way easier to get than the first one or even Inheritance. There's 4 scenes. If you do all 4 scenes, and you do what the director wants you to do, you get 1 ending. If you do all 4 scenes and you don't do any of the endings, or you don't do anything the director wants you to do, you get another ending. And then the secret ending is half and half. But the first 2 choices are the only choices that matter. And this game has a pretty generous New Game Plus. So to get any endings you miss, so make a note of my shadow, just for a little bit. Alright, let's go through here. There we go. It's like that room from the Matrix. Well, the room in the Matrix was all white, but where the architect is. The wall just gave birth. Now we're back on the boat. I'll probably say that every time we come back to the boat. Or, you know.
Look what I found, Mr. Hardy. This chart will lead us away from peril and into safe harbor.
So the kids are stowaways on the boat, and they're playing pirates.
You shouldn't play with strangers. She wouldn't like that. She doesn't like it when you play with anyone but her.
Alright, kid. Props shopping list. Replica of a 17th century flintlock pistol, fully operational. Gunpowder 4 kegs, ammunition 5 boxes 100 each, and then 100 dummies. Only one of us knows what must be done. Only one knows what is at stake. The other doesn't need to know, doesn't need to understand, only to listen and act.
Lily, I think there's something in the dark.
Shh! Someone's coming.
Hello? Anyone there? Bloody hell. Sod it. The chief wants it checked so bad he can bloody well do it himself.
Alright, let's sneak around here. Some rats, some mannequins, or some ghosts or whatever. So this game's a little bit like... This game's got some running in it. You have to run from monsters. Got that...
Close the door!
Yeah. That Outlast influence.
This spot will do. Hurry! We have to secure it. They'll be here any moment.
Lily, I'm scared.
You should be scared. You know what happens if they find us. They'll send us back.
So you have to open and close the doors, or it'll get you. There's no way, you can't outrun it. So you close it, the latch comes down. You shift and run faster. We'll see if we get to see the monster or not. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. See if I make it through without dying. I might die. Run, run, run for the monster. Monster, monster, monster. Run, run, run. Alright.
The door behind you.
The hunt.
So we survived that. A little bit of loading. Bigger games, so you'll see some loading. But then we're back at the hub. Let's listen to the second one of these.
We are now entering the eastern part of the borough. This particular area holds a special place in my heart as I grew up not far from here myself. Things have changed, it seems, for better or worse. I see children playing in the streets, not a care in their little minds. If it wasn't for their shabby clothes, one could almost forget about the crushing poverty that plagues so many of the local families. What do we have here? A boy, sitting on a park bench, alone. Perhaps you won't mind if we pick his brain a bit. Good morning, young man. What's your name? Good morning, young man. What's your... Morning. Good man. Your name. What's your name?
Inside every actor is the one part they were born to play, the one character they were meant to build. Chip away the bloody marble, give form to the formless, until all that remains is the truth. Character, put the mask on, research, show your true face. And then we got a couple different slides here. Let you see some of the stuff that's going on. And then recording. So got some of the posters. Got the first 3 posters right there. That goes all the way around the wall. All the way to... Now it's raining outside. Oh, a little boat. Oh no. Oh no, it's here. I don't think these do anything when they're in... Yeah, they don't do anything. They're just collectibles. So now... this changes. Build a character, motivation. What drives me? What do I want? What do I need? What are my virtues crossed out? My flaws, who crossed out? What hunts crossed out? Haunts me. Let's play the next movie.
How far can he go? How deep can he descend? The thing he seeks is still there, buried, hidden away, locked in a vault, a prison of himself. He tries and fails to understand. A hungry animal does not think. It knows. It needs. It acts. Where reason dare not go, instinct prevails. And so he must leave the stillness of the mind and brave the storm of teeth and claws. Only then can he find the key and claim his prize.
And now it's Act 2, The Hunt. And it's on. Well, pirate hat, I don't think that's there to begin with. I don't remember it being there, but let's go.
Yeah, could we take this again? There's something wrong with the picture. I think you must have moved. You just don't look quite yourself.
Yeah, you don't look quite yourself. You look like that. That's a picture I took. This camera broken as shit. What? Hmm.
Excuse me, I'm such a big fan.
Oh, thank
Could
you
you
so
please
much.
sign?
Of course.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
I think I mistook you for someone else.
Oh, I'll sign it. I'll sign it anyway. It's all right. It's all right. So let's see. So that's opened. This one's locked, right? Yeah, this one's locked. Gotta do that. Gotta run for that fucking monster. So you can see it's dead slow, and then there's a little X. So that's where you need to put the.
Chasing dreams, we often find ourselves in a nightmare.
Put it there. Yeah, here we go. I think there's a collectible up here. Yeah, there's something in here. Oh no, just a note. Starting patrol of the lower decks. Engine room appears to be in order. Moving to the cargo holds. Heard suspicious noises among the cargo. Went to investigate. Flashlight broke. Had to double back to get a spare. Damage to company property. Deduct from pay. Haha, that's fucked up. Dereliction of duty. Recommend disciplinary action. Resuming patrol. No further signs of disturbance. Shift over. So he broke flashlight. Went to go get another one. And they're like, nah. They're like, nah, man, we're gonna. You broke this flashlight and you stopped doing your job to go get another one. So we're gonna can you. There's some mannequins all up in here doing their thing. Oh, well that was the monster. That's a gimme, or that's a gimme. That's a freebie. The monster appears and it doesn't hurt you, but that's what the monster looks like. It's like a mannequin with a few different arms. I'm sure we'll see it. I'm sure we'll see it at some point. I'll die to it at some point. I'm not gonna remember one of the interactions, and I'll die to the monster. And when you die, you get to see it, like up close, because it like jumps you. This part took me longer to figure out than I care to admit my first time through. I didn't see the highlight for the wheel for the valve, so it was yeah. All right, let's keep going. All this food. Oh no. Oh, now it's all rotten and shit. Fish and all that. Those golden apples are... There's 5 of them? And I have no idea what they do. I've collected all of them before, but I don't have any idea what the golden apples are for. I don't think they're tied to an ending. They don't have an achievement. You know. I don't think the golden apples had an achievement. I might be wrong. Because I got all the achievements. I've actually went through and got all the Steam achievements for this. The first game, too. I got all the Steam achievements for Layers of Fear 1 and 2. Something. So you have to... The monster's coming down the hall. You have to come in here, you have to lock the door. And I think you have to stand on the back of the Steam. I've had it before where the door's locked and the monster just kind of almost grabs you right through the door. And you can hear when it leaves, and then you're free to keep going. No, not yet. This reminds me of the room in the first game, where you come in and you lock the door, and the thing's banging on the wall, banging on the door, trying to get in. Not that it's banging on the door trying to get in, but it just reminds you know. Same kind of puzzle. You have to lock yourself in. It's not gone yet. I don't remember it taking this long before. I'd look, but I think it stands like right over there. Yeah, it's right down there. I wonder why it hasn't left yet. I hope it's not like glitched or something. Let's go check it out. If we die, we die. Yep. It was fast as shit. Death is a fearful thing. So that's the monster. We're gonna be close. I don't think I walked far enough forward for it to spawn. Alright, that's... Yeah, something happened last time and it glitched out, so there we go. Yeah, if you're near the door when this happens, it rushes through the door and gets you. And then just like that, it's over. So now we're free to go. I was really kind of hoping to go deathless, but... Oh, there's a collectible over here. It's over... Maybe not. I thought there was a collectible over here. I guess not. or something. You can come through here and climb through a thing. No, it might be New Game Plus. This is actually a really neat puzzle here. So you can see all the stuff. So first thing you need is a door, right? So you make the door frame. And then you need to actually, you need a door knob. So we turn it to the knob that makes the door knob. That falls down because we messed up. We need a door frame first. Then we need a door. Then we need door knob. Now there's a door, the door knob won't fall to the ground. And then we need a key. Then we grab the key. Then we go through there. I thought that was a really clever puzzle, messing with the door and the handle and all that stuff. I really liked that. I thought it was cool. Nothing over here to get.
Few things have changed, it seems, for better or
No, it stopped for some reason. But this is our room, so you can see someone's been set up in here spying on us.
Tragedy strikes at the heart. Despair consumes the soul. A life crumbles.
I thought you were able to grab his heart, but I guess not. Let's just go. Oh no, there's something. There is something else here. Oh, down here. Chief Security Officer, to whom it may concern. It has come to my attention that some of the food supplies have recently gone missing. In light of this, I am left with no other choice but to introduce increased security measures. Starting today, food will be rationed to individual crew members, and the provision storage will be guarded at all times. Another sign of the stowaways. It's the kids taking the food. That's in here. Here is wisdom, and it's 565 to open this door. Oops, 565. Turn the steam off. And it's just a puzzle. It's just another.
Thou knowest is common. All that lives
Hamlet.
must die, passing through nature to eternity.
I don't know how I feel about the overall collectibles. Like, generally in games, I'm not a fan of collectibles, right? Like, they seem like busy work. And, yo, what up?
Get up, Quartermaster. What's done is done. No use crying. We need to venture forth and find some fresh supplies. Here, take this. It will help you find your strength.
The kid just banging on the... And then something crawled down into the... fucking, well. But the idea of collectibles... Like, the story ones, the stuff that's given a flavor to the story, because that's what type of game this is, right? You're just walking through, experiencing the horror. There's the story element, right? But like the posters and the little posters and the slide covers or slides that you're finding, I don't know about that stuff, right? I mean, it's like that whole puzzle just to go find a poster. I get wanting to make the game longer, but I don't know. So now we're in the bowels of the ship. So we gotta turn. Alright, that turns the outside. So you have to line up all those circles with this. Turn the middle one. There we go.
One suffers for another. Another takes their place. The machine goes on.
So we need to make this add up. We need to make 8. So we're gonna do 5. And we're gonna keep going to go to 3. Come on. Now we need to make it 38. So we're gonna do. Oops. Let's do 10. Now it's 22. We need to do 1. We're gonna do 9. Now we need to do 6. Now we need to do 70. So let's do 10, of course. We're gonna do 1. Oops. We're gonna do 9. Pump all those numbers. We're at 44. We're gonna do 2. We're gonna do 8. 3. Do 7. And then we're gonna do 6.
Marches on. Death turns to decay.
That's a really neat. That's a. I don't know if that's necessarily a scare. I honestly don't remember if it. I honestly don't remember if this scared me my first time or not. I might have expected it. But it is a neat. You just turn around and they're there. Like, yo, we're going with you, man. We want to make sure you're okay. And then they are gone. So.
No man is an island, but one can become a vessel, carry within a flame of another.
Gonna go explore in here and see what we find. Still in a boat, even though it doesn't look like it. It's still rocking back and forth and doing boat shit. This is where we get the heart.
It warms the heart.
Or we put the lily in the heart.
It makes the world so bright, so bright.
Alright, let's get out of here. And as soon as you hit it, they're back. What's up, guys? Let's go. You know, I'm kind of shocked that this wasn't like a you have to stare at them thing. If you turn around, they kill you when you're going up the elevator. But no, this isn't that type of game. It's not a. I mean, it does have, you know, stare at it, it scares you, that type of thing. But you know, there's nothing like your most of your dangers are surprises, right? Well, that would be a surprise. I guess you turn around, the hands come around and grab you and drag you in. So now we can go up through the furnace. Oh shit. I didn't realize it had loaded. Oh no, you gotta keep walking forward. Oops. I thought it was loading I thought it was loading the next scene. Okay. And I like how it kind of went with this, like, black and whitish, you know, look for a lot of this. It just adds to the. So I think we need to. Yeah, we need to do something here. Grab that. I think that's it. Or it becomes them. Yeah. Just run, 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 run. Just run, run, run. Go down here. Go around here. There is a world outside of our own, hidden beyond a veil of black mist, where ancient beings dwell, immortal, everlasting. They move among us, unseen, unless they wish to be, unless they choose you, a mortal to play their cruel charades, a plaything to be toyed with and discarded when they cease to amuse. Do not listen, do not play their game. The price is far too high. Beware, you are of great talent, of great skill. Beware, you who have seen their true faces, for you only madness and death. Sometimes something is left behind. Objects terrifying in form, puzzling in function. Fear them as well, for they are a manifestation of their wicked presence. So we get a hint there that something else is going on. It could be, you know, that something is maybe causing all this trouble, right? Causing things to not be right, things to be a little out of whack, as someone would say. Some people might say. Involved in a number of personal scandals, sparking moral outrage and rumors as to the thespian's mental health, our sources within the household reveal that the star would spend hours on end behind locked doors. Voices could be heard, at times accompanied by laughter or crying, but then the door would open, revealing that there was no one else in the room. Still, as famed critic Noah Winsley is quick to remind us, extraordinary artists seldom leave ordinary lives. We must not forget that great art carries a heavy cost. To lose oneself in a role sometimes leads to losing oneself, period. Yo, what's up? Uh-oh. Alright. So now we're going to go down here. Did I miss something? I thought I heard whispering. Oh yeah, there's something there.
Looks like the rats got to it before us. What was that?
Shh. We're not alone here.
This is like the cargo hold of the ship.
Ah, it stinks. But it looks like someone took a bite.
Or something. Come, let's not wait for it to come back.
There's the number 3 wax cylinder. Oh yeah, what's up, buddy? They're starting to follow me. They know I know the way, right? Dog training and delivery, 225 USD. Cage and contents delivered to the live cargo deck. Kept feeding to a minimum as instructed. Handle with caution. So that would like get the dogs all fucking riled up, right? Like they haven't eaten, they'd be all angry. Just hiding here. Just hiding here and wait for everything to be over, right? You know? Alright. Run away, run away! This is the way, even though you can't see.
There's something there.
Where? This way. Oh, that's not right. Shit. No, this is the way. There it is. Can't see it, it's so dark. There we go.
Look over there. Can't you see it? No, this isn't what I saw. You have to believe me.
We're out on the edge of the world, Mr. Hardy. Nothing is as it seems.
Oh, edge of the world, a couple of flat earthers, huh? I know what they actually mean. I know what they mean by edge of the world, but like, yeah, just with all that shit going on nowadays, it's Mr. Hardy wouldn't get far without his beloved Captain Baines. The captain is the main character of the story. Some people call him the Black Wanderer because of the color of his ship's sails. Captain Baines is strong and fearless, and he always gets the treasure in the end. Mr. Hardy is a bit envious of the captain, because he would like to be as strong as him. Alright, we're getting close to the end of Act 2. I'm going to probably cut it at Act 2, because I don't think anyone's going to want to watch a... I think it's probably on like 4-hour pace maybe to beat this, and I don't want to, I don't think anyone's going to sit down and watch a whole 4-hour video, so I'm probably going to cut this in half. So I'll do Act 2, I'm going to take a break for a couple minutes, and then I'll record the rest of it. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll get to the end of Act 2. And then, one of them's marked. I thought, oh yeah, the X, dead slow. From Chief Security Officer, to whom it may concern, I have been informed that some of the crew had voiced their misgivings about the new rationing policy. Let me remind you that it was introduced as a direct result of misconduct occurring aboard this ship. I cannot stress this enough. Theft will not go unpunished. But yeah, I'll probably split this after Act 2. I'll get back to the cabin. I'll do the finish of Act 2. I'll get the next reel.
This one's empty too. We need to keep looking.
Captain, there's something out there in the dark.
Hush now. Stay behind me. I won't let anything happen to you.
Alright, this is going to be another chase coming up. It does that weird shit. You turn around to run away and you look in the same direction, and then you turn around, and then you have to turn back around. That's cool. I like that. Oh, I might get caught. I might not have been fast enough. No, I made it. This is the second part. That mannequin turns into the monster. Such an opportunity, such responsibility to unleash what has been trapped for so long. I can hear it howling, rattling its cage, dying to get out. And this is see some fucking creepy deaky shit. That's a collectible there. Another. See this weird kid doing weird kid shit. That's I don't think there's anything else hidden in this. I think that's it. Yeah, because we're going this way. Oh no, that is it. Open up. some advice, if you're playing this and you're playing on PC, so I keep my mouse at 800 DPI. I got used to 800 DPI when I was playing Fortnite, and I was getting more into like arm aiming versus like wrist aiming. And I don't play Fortnite anymore, but I still kept the low DPI because I think it works even in not even competitive shooters, but just like first-person shooters and stuff. I like having a low DPI. So when you're doing some of the stuff in this game, the first one too a little bit, it takes more than a full mouse pad swipe.
Leave it, Mr. Hardy. We're not that desperate yet. James, I said leave it.
So that's why sometimes it's hard to like. Oh.
When one destroys the balance, a heavy cost.
That's why sometimes it's tough to open some of the doors with the switches because I have to actually reset my mouse to do it.
The life of one can outweigh the lives of many. When everything is at stake, and lives hang in the balance.
Alright, scene 2.
Becomes weakness. Trust your instinct or reason. Instinct or reason. Trust your instinct. Tip the scale.
So he wants us to take it. He wants us to take the meat from the animal, but we did what he said in the last one.
Reason poisons your mind.
Oh, whoops.
Makes you weak. Trust your do not give in. Do not let go.
That threw me off for a second. So we're gonna let the dog have its meat. We're not gonna take the meat from him.
Trust your no. It can't be. Trust your life that was to be. The life that never found its flame. Weak. Weightless.
Yeah, pretty much.
Worthless.
No, I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to be worthless, man.
Some
Come,
things must be left behind.
it's okay.
Some things.
It's okay, Candyman.
You didn't take it. You'll starve. You let it go. You'll regret it. You gave up.
Little bastard, shut
You'll
up.
never make it.
She once saw this boy drown a baby rat in the gutter. She held the boy's head in the gutter till he promised to never do it again. There's always someone stronger than you.
Oh, poster.
Ah, what is forever, if not merely a prolonging of misery? I would gladly give it up for a life of meaning, of purpose.
The Night Fiend. Oh, there's a note. Let's read the note. To all officers, I am hereby ordering the supplies to be transferred to a more secure location in the upper cargo hold. I expect all provisions to be safe and accounted for in the next report. In any case, I wish to hear no more on the matter. Okay, Chief Security Officer, that's okay. So the kid's gone. Can't go this way. Let's go down this way. Oh, there's some. that gold. Get out of here. That's it, right? There's more gold in here. Treasure, treasure. It's like, ooh, there's another. Oh.
It's no good. We'll never find any food.
James, look at me.
And it's all my fault.
I said, look at me. I am Captain Baines, the Black Wanderer, the Slayer of the Cyclops, the Seeker of the Flame. I will see us through
The
this.
Seeker of the First
Don't
Flame?
you ever doubt me.
Will she link the fire? Is that what she's trying to do? Chosen undead? And there's the goblet. I guess a goblet? Chalice? Yeah, this is like Scrooge McDuck up in here, you know, DuckTales and shit. So, grab the chalice. And it's a fish. A big old fish. A whole bunch of fish. I know you can eat a fish raw if it's right out of the water. I saw it on, what was it? Bear Grylls did it on Man vs. Wild. He took that fish out and just bit right into it, and he's like, that's, you know, things, things hopping around, you know, flailing around, he's chewing on it. Gotta spit the scales out, though. Or something. I don't think he peeled the scales off. I think he just literally took a fucking bite out of it. Yeah, he did some crazy shit. One more. Dead slow. From second engineer to the requisitions officer. I know you have your orders, and I mean no disrespect. I'm just saying the chief is being unreasonable. He let all that food rot in a hold as long as it's accounted for. Anyway, the workers are getting restless, shifts are getting longer, and now they have to make do on less food. I know my men. They're decent, God-fearing folks. Not one thief among them. But when people hear their bellies rumbling, it's easy to get them over, put them over the edge. There's a lemon. I got the lemon. Oh, the lemon's a thing. There's not the golden apple. I said the golden apple earlier on. The lemon's a thing. There's 5 lemons, and I missed the lemon in that kitchen. It's floating around with all the apples. That's what it is. And there's 5 lemons. I don't know what they're for. I don't think there's an achievement tied to them.
Maybe there's some food here.
Come on, we have
I don't
to
remember.
go.
Oh,
Did you hear that? This way.
James, run!
But yeah, there's 5 lemons. I don't know what they do, and I don't remember there being an achievement tied to them. But I have gotten all 5. There's one in each chapter. There's 5 chapters, and we're on chapter 2, almost at the end of chapter 2. We're gonna run down here, go through here. Oops. So it's kind of self-explanatory. You're hiding from the light. As long as you're behind something when the light blasts, you don't die. And that's it. There's an achievement for doing that without dying too. So like if I didn't already have it, I would have gotten the achievement. If I want that poster, I gotta do it without dying to the light, right?
The heart of the city. It beats no more. We failed them.
This world never deserved us. Let's watch it burn.
Watch it burn together. That's right. Nothing in there. That's a trick. Alright, let's just keep going. Said I wasn't going to get all the collectibles. And like, oh shit. I think for the posters, I think so far as the posters, I think I've found them all so far. You know you haven't missed one because they line up in a row when you're in the cabin. If you've missed one, there's a gap. There we go. It's like I was never really here. Let's close this just in case. The Black Wanderer and the Secret of the Flame. We hang that guy. Body parts in there. The Killing Joke. Step into the light, yeah. The Killing Joke was I liked the comic, The Killing Joke for Batman. Let's go back in here. They made a movie. They made an animated movie based on it a couple years ago, and I thought that was awful. Yeah, they made a cartoon based on it, and I thought the cartoon was awful. The animation was bad. They added a whole, like, sex scene with Batman and Batwoman, which didn't really make any sense. Like, I mean, I'm not like Warner Brothers. I don't care if Batman fucks, like, because that's fine, good for him, right? But like, the the Killing Joke movie was just stupid, and I don't think he would ever been in a relationship with Barbara Gordon, like, or anything, or any kind of, yeah, whatever. Let's kill this dude.
You did it, Mr. Hardy.
That's right.
Go.
Not ready to run yet. But yeah, so you just, this isn't really a guide, but yeah, you kill this guy in the bathtub. Just running through the light, almost at the end. There's not much more left of this act. There's still 3 more acts. Yeah, but if you never read it, The Killing Joke's really cool.
Something's coming. You need to keep moving.
Starting to have a feeling we're
Almost there.
not on a
Just a bit
boat
further.
anymore, right? Yeah, starting to have a feeling that maybe we're not on a boat anymore. It's getting kind of, big buildings and cityscapes and shit like that. That's too much. But yeah, The Killing Joke was really neat. It was written by Alan Moore. He did Watchmen. He did V for Vendetta.
Bloody roots.
Bunch of stuff. But yeah, Killing Joke's worth reading. So, we've made it to the end of Act 2. And we made it to the Act 2, and we got the reel to let us go to Act 3. So we're going to take a break here. I'm going to cut it. And then yeah, I'm gonna cut it here, and I'll come back and do the rest of it, the other 3 acts, because on a separate video in a part 2, if you will. But yeah, it's been the first 2 acts of Layers of Fear 2. I really appreciate you watching if you made it to the end, and yeah, look forward for part 2. It's going to be up at the same time as this. I'm going to upload them back to back, regardless of when I record Act 2. Even though I'm planning on recording it, I'm going to go get something to eat, and then I'll come back and record Act 2. Or Part 2, the last 3 acts of the game. I'm planning on uploading them both at the same time. So Part 2 should be available as soon as you're done watching this. Again, thanks for watching, and catch you later.